Welcome to Reforged Eden for Empyrion Galactic Survival, and we are starting on the bridge of the Janus, and you can just see through the window the UCH research vessel, which we were taking a look at in the last part. Now what I want to do in this part is move on from the system that we've been in for a very long time, and I would like to, if possible, to find, let me just see, go down, I'll show you here. I've got the niobium, but I don't want to put it in the workshop until we've got the estrum and zirconium. We also need to get 56 large optronics bridges and 20 large optronics matrices. And I have done, although I think I've actually, oh, they're in here. So if I come to Janus Constructor in, I think it's still producing the large optronics matrices. We can just flip you to there. So at the moment I've got 20, at the moment I've got 7 large optronics matrices and 11 large optronics bridges. So we've got a long way to go before I actually get where we're going. Now, before I actually talk about where we're going, I just want to talk about one thing. If you look up the top left-hand corner, you'll see that we are now on version 1.8.2. There was a minor update released on the 23rd of June 2022, if you watch this in the future. I'm not going to go through all the change points in detail. All I'm going to do is talk about a couple of the points that caught my attention. What the devs seem to have done is increase the difficulty of skilling a little bit, because I think in the moment they had those little kind of friendly dinosaurs wandering around, and what the change note says is that they've introduced more hostile creatures. I'm guessing that maybe they've added the fire-breathing dragons that you find on Omicron, or maybe some other hostile form of life. So things could be a little bit more interesting in skilling. In fact, what I might do is drop in next time Spange on skilling to see where it's affected his planet. They've also made some changes to something called the collection point. Now, I've got no idea what that POI is. I don't think I'm far enough through my my vanilla run to find that. But they said what they've done is they've put more resources in it and made it more useful. So any of you guys who are going to come across a collection point, it sounds like it's going to be worth checking out. Just to wind this section up, I did take a look at the scenarios in the starting position, and it looks like Reforged Galaxy has already been updated to 1.8. So it sounds like we're probably waiting for Project Eden 1.8, which is understandable, because I would guess that for Project Eden, because there's new missions and new planets and structures, I've got a feeling that Ravion has got a lot more work to do than Vermilion had, or vice versa. I can never remember which one did each one. So I think we may have to wait a little while for the 1.8 version of Project Eden. But I've also been told in the comments that the broken POI that I highlighted in the last video, some of those have been fixed, including the Black Pyramid, which is really good, because I still want to take down a Black Pyramid. So that out the way, let's just jump into the driving seat. For some reason I'm getting there. Now, my original plan for this was to go to a hot planet to see if we could find some zirconium and estron. But I kind of looked around here. We got this planet here, because I think we're looking for O, B, and K. We've got this planet here 17 light years away, which is a good possible. We got this planet here, which is a good possibility for a hot planet. But my main concern, though, is I don't really feel equipped to go down on an extreme planet. So I was really hoping more for an O or a B, but I can't see anything. Anyway, cut a long story short, I was looking around here and I actually saw this rogue system. Now, if any of you are not sure what the rogue system is, this is the starting system for the very hard and ultra for Project Eden, Reforged Eden. So what I'm a bit inclined to do is go and pay them a visit for two reasons. One, we could possibly loot some resources from there, because they've got bases rather than mining resources. And the other one is I'm also very curious to take a look at the planets while I'm not running around getting killed. So what we're going to do is swing by there. We've also got the Alpha starting planet out here. which if I turn on the territories, is kind of taking us in the general direction of where we want to go. Because of course we're limited at the moment to, is it 30 astronomical units or whatever it is. So that is something that we want to do, yeah, with, or light years actually. I think astronomical units is the local ones. We're just going to make a move on, and I haven't got the thrusters on, does help. So we're going to go in the direction of the rogue system. Now I'm going to give you a bit of an advance warning that if any of you are not familiar with the rogue system, it's very dark. So we're not going to spend too long on here. Actually, I don't think there's a sun at the center. I think we just arrive and yeah, there's no sun here. Looks like there might be something. Right, we got a heat signature over there. Done one of these for, well, a very long time, so I think we'll just go check out this here, and I'll see you once we get there. Guys, here we are. We are a trader science satellite, and I just need to make sure I've got the EVA boost on. Now we're going to have to try and hack it. So I've got some hacking software. I'm going to take this now. I'll be completely upfront. It's a little while since I've done this, so this could be interesting. I think I can remember the rules for hacking. What we've got to find is an entrance. This is a level 1, so it should be a good way to find it. Well, there's got to be an entrance in here somewhere. There it is. In here is a terminal. And we're just coming in, we talk to it. There's here. There's an initiate hacking attempt. Now, what's going to happen is the game's going to run through a series of cycles where we've got to make decisions based on what we think to hack. So, and eventually, if we get to the first one to 100% wins, that's the idea behind it. Now, if I remember correctly, we need a high S, a low E, and I don't think the F actually counts. So we're just captured, intrusion detected. So we're only 1% ahead now. But we've got, right, we've got a 5 here with a 1. That should, right, 11%. Now we've got hacking software here, but at the moment I'm quite happy to keep going. Right, we got, I think F4. Okay, they're ahead of us now. So we're not doing that well. Right, we're caught up a little bit. Right, we got a good one here. So, oh no, we're still only 1 behind. Right, this is a 3, this is a 3, this is a 2. I think what we'll do is we'll use some hacking software. That puts us 51% ahead. So what you do is you keep the hacking software for when you've got a bad spin, is probably the polite way of saying it. 7%. Right, we got S4, 64%. We got a 5-1 there, 75%. Another 5-1 there, 83%. That's no good. That's no good. We'll just use the hacking software again. This is 98%. I think we can download complete. Extract anomalous data. Console will now be locked down. So I think you can only ever do these once. So you can't spawn in and do multiples. Let's just get back to the ship. And we'll see what we got as a reward. Well, if any of you know the significance of the app, feel free to chuck it in. Right, let's just get into here. Turn the get back off so we can walk around. So we've got anomalous data. Scientific data extracted from the secure system can be data mined for sensitive information concerning biological, ecological, and archaeological surveys. It can be sold to an information broker on substations. I think if you take it to the UCH research ship, you get something even a bit more. I mean, if any of you can confirm that, feel free to chuck it in there. Of course, we used up quite a lot of our hacking software. And where are we going to go? We're on Rogue PX37. I think PX37 is the ultra difficulty. Now, if any of you are not aware of what the ultra difficulty is, this is the one where you start on as a prisoner on a crashed ship and everything is completely black. Now, I'll be completely honest. I have tried this star. I did consider doing it once for a series, but one, you can't see anything, and two, it is ultra difficult. There's no point pretending otherwise. That you go out on a planet, you can't see anything. The planet is swarming with Xerex, which can be a problem. Oh, what have we got here? Okay, what's this? Object 82. I've got a feeling that is actually part of the what we call it. I don't think it makes that much difference if we go to the moon or the planet, because we're going to go there. I think we're going to go there and just check out. As I say, I'm not that interested in the planet because the planet can be bad news. Didn't it tag in? Let me just check. Okay, we're locked. We're going to lock to the planet because we can fly around the planet and see. Apologies because it's just so dark. But we're up speed here. What I'm hoping is that we can pick up some free resources on the planet. Plus, I'm just curious to see what's actually on the moons, because when I did the ultra hard start, I barely got any survived on the planet, let alone getting out to the moons. Right, where are we? Right, so we've got, this is Rogue Moon 2. This is the planet. I think if we can go to Rogue Moon 2, I think we're going to have to go to what we call it. Let me just go to, not building supplies. No, trade items. We're going to need a, so if we come in here, I don't really want to go there. See, we can, so we're going to spend apologies in advance that we're going to be looking at a lot of green. As I say, the planet is bad news and I don't really want to go there. What I'm really interested in is this moon. So I'm going to just go and see what's there. I kind of go back here. You can see we got these kind of red thingy bobs next to it. So I'm just going to go down here. This is where I kind of fly into a lot of trouble. I mean, if it's more trouble than it's worth, we'll just move on and find another planet. But I'm just very, very curious. I think somebody mentioned in the comments I forgot to switch off the inertial dampers. Oh, we found a Pentexit deposit. We've got some drones here. We've got Promethium, small. See, no idea what the thingy bobs is. Let me just. Looks like we got deposits here. Okay, we're just going to stay on the Yuki green. So look at what we got here. Neodymium, Sathium, everything except what I'm looking for. Magnesium and Taxid. I'm just very curious about what these things are. I'm going to take a look. So this is the first time I've actually been on this planet, but wow, there's a lot of good resources here. Right, we've got a crashed midsection. Okay, we're just... I think these are meant to be volcanoes. Looking at them. So this is very much a volcanic planet. Right, guys, we're just going to have a little bit of a fly around. We can find some... these are only low-level cannon drones. Very small Pentexid, Magnesium. was hoping to find something to loot. I mean, it shouldn't take long to take a look around the planet and see what's going on. It's all radar signatures, isn't it? Oh well. Right. What I'm going to do is, so we know that this planet's got lots and lots of resources on it. Magnesium, titanium. This is all stuff that you would need to build a CV to get away from this system. What we're going to do is go back up into space and we'll take another quick look at one of the other moons and see what's on those. What we got, that's Rogue PX. That's Moon 1. That one there looks a bit okay. I think that's going to be similar to that one. Let's just go up to, I think that should be Moon 2. Rogue Moon 1, okay. Right, boost up. Now, as far as I know, there's no asteroids in this system. Sovereignty none, blue factory disabled. Right guys, so we're just now going to head for Rogue PX37 moon, and I'll see you once we get there. So we got through the planet. Now we've got some makeshift watch posts on this moon. Let me just see what we got here. We've got Saphium, Neo again, Magnesium, Cobalt, and Pentaxid. Just going to get away from that makeshift watch post. Now, if you start on the Ultra Planet, or whatever it's called, what you'll find is a lot of those, and they're not. They've only got fairly lightly armored, but they're normally surrounded by lots and lots of hostile troops. In fact, just for the fun of it, guys, because the only time I've really encountered these, I think just for the fun of it, we're just going to put down. We're in Xerix territory. We need to keep an eye out for patrols, because if it's anything like the starter planet itself, there's patrols everywhere. Okay, we're going to use the SV. Whoops, wow, it's a bit bright. We'll use the SV to see if we go in and get in and let me just see. We're on. We need something to eat as well. Let's just get in here. Food and meds. Just pop a pizza. Now I have to be a bit careful we get into combat because I've got an EVA suit on. But I can't remember what's the temperature on his. Minus 155, so we can't. Okay, we're just gonna have to go greeny. At least we're not getting attacked by ground troops. Just wait for the shield to build up. More promethium deposit there. Use the usual approach. Of course. Aerotrone coming in. Get rid of him. He's going to crash on my side. Ah, he's going to crash close enough to do a bit of looting. Some ammunition. I know I'm messing about, but Okay. The shields build back up again. That was a little bit unexpected. It gives you an example of what you're up against with the respect to these bases. So I can't remember how much is actually in them, but just wait for the shields to build back up again. Perhaps. Just hide in here. What you should be able to do, if you hit the structure, it actually collapses. Okay, we're just gonna fire again. Got you. We don't need to take the other one. Go here. So I don't think there's that much loot in them. Oh, we've got a power cell. And it's kind of give you an idea of what's in these. As I say, they're not really worth the effort, to be honest. But I thought I'd just show you guys, just for the fun of it. Actually, we can use the 652. Oops. Just pick up the bits and pieces. Why is this? Can't be that full. Oh, didn't click that. I have noticed that since the 1.8 update, I seem to get a bit of more kind of lag in places. Just get into here. Okay, we just have to go okie fanokie green. We could pick up a few bits, odds and ends here, but not really worth the effort. Let's find the ship again. Where's my... Oh, we've got a crashed sentinel rear over there. Let me just go and take a quick shift as this. We got an airy drone thingy bob here as well. We're probably gonna have to deal with. On the bright side, we've killed a couple of Xerax, so we're moving towards our mission. Just my cockpit took a little bit of damage. We have to put the Merlin on the repair bay. What was it? Where were we looking for? Sorry, I've forgotten. Crash Sentinel rear, that's what we were looking for. We got hostiles around here. Somebody was firing at me. Oh well, just drop in. Tiny bit more ammunition. No, this is the one that doesn't really have the what we call it on it. It's fine. Seem to have gone a lot further away than I thought I was. Whoops. Right, we'll just get back to the ship. And turn the power off. Nothing else to do. Back to normal light. I think what I'm going to do, guys, is I would like to pick up some of the resources from this moon, like the Promethium and the Pentaxid. And what I'll probably do is actually, what we'll do is we'll just pick up the auger and go to a little bit of collection. And then that would be it for this video. Going back to the old Magi. Come in here. We've got very small Pentaxid here, so just scoot out, and actually is a bit close to the... Right, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go and mine out the Promethium. Just the last little bit here. And I think that is it. I just got stuck now. Just move around. Right, I've got to get out the hole now. There it is. Found the hole. Well, off exterior view, back to night vision so we can actually see what we're doing. We got 557 Promethian ore from that, 637 crushed stone, which I can turn into other bits and pieces. And we'll just head back for the Janus. Oh, we got meteorites landing now. That's an iron meteorite. You can keep your iron meteorites. So I just... Actually, I'm just going to land back this far. And we're off. Back to normal light. And we'll shovel this in there so we can unload the Janus. Yeah, we're gonna have to make some ammunition for the Janus because we're actually going through our primary defenses. That's something we're going to need to consider. In fact, I think I'll do it now while I'm thinking about it. I think we can make the 30mm in the small. But only thought about that. Yep. We've only got 853. So we'll go 10, 20, 30, 40. And just turn all that out. Let's have a look at the moon. Now these are I think the whole moon is makeshift watch posts. That's exactly what you will encounter on the starter planet, with the added complication is of loads and loads of Xerax patrols, which can make life a little bit difficult. I'm just taking another quick look through. Yeah, I don't really think this planet is, or this moon is, actually, I think for completeness, what we are going to do is jump into the ship and thrusters on, take off, and we're going to go up and into space. That's Rogue there. I think the only one we haven't been to now is this one, isn't it? This is Moon 2. Right, I think just for completeness, guys. Ooh, that was a pretty rough graphics glitch, and in fact it didn't even turn off the inertia drives. So what I'm going to do now is we're just going to go over to Rogue PX37 Moon 2 and see what the resources on there are going to be like. Again, I think because it's got that kind of ring of volcanoes around it, I think it'd be similar to the first moon that we visited, and then that will round off the video. Actually, if you look up in the top right hand corner, you'll see that we've got a hostile kind of hanging around, but I don't think it's going to be a problem. We've just bounced off the rings. That was a bit. We seem to be caught on the rings. That's the moon we've just left. Let me just put the inertia controls back on. Where is the other one? Right, we're going to go towards the moon, but I'm going to keep an eye on this guy and keep scanning for him. If he's got any troubles, we're got no identity on what that heat signature is. We got 2 heat signatures now. Now they could be drones, but I doubt it very much. Because they seem to be closing in on me faster than I'm closing in on them. Although we've got one at 11 kilometers, but we got also, I don't think they're actually Xerax, are they? Right, we got drone swarm. Oh, now that's interesting, because the drone swarm is a way that you can get some high advanced technology, but again, I don't really feel that we're set up to take on those drone swarms. We've got a drone scout there. I think to take down these drones, especially if there's several of them, we need a bit more than a 30mm cannon and a lot more ammunition as well. We would certainly need laser turrets or rocket turrets to deal with that. Anyway, guys, we're just going to swing past Rogue Moon number 1 and see what's there. I'm not expecting that much, but it's worth knowing that those drones are actually in this Rogue system. So if we don't wander too far away from it, when we've got our combat TV, we might be able to come back. I can't remember offhand. I think it's a component that you need. Is it to make the advanced cores? Not the advanced cores, auxiliary cores. I think it's what you need to make the auxiliary cores. I must admit, I'm a bit rusty on that level of. So we're just going to break through onto the moon and see what we can find on this moon. So here we are, we're just breaking through. It's about saying that we just come down on top of the cobalt, pentaxid, very small. Yeah, it's virtually exactly the same as the other planet, but we've got and we've got makeshift watch posts on it as well. Yeah, another one, makeshift watch post. Just fly across a little bit and see. And some titanium, some magnesium. Could do with stocking up on some magnesium. There doesn't seem to be any drones around here. Cobalt deposit. I think what I'm going to do is just put down next to this magnesium deposit. I need some more control on my ship. So we're just going to put down here. Very small deposit. Turn the thrusters off. Horrible green again. Back to there. Right, guys, I think this is where I'm going to leave it. What I'll do off camera is go around and pick up some magnesiums, a little bit of cobalt I could do with. We're okay for titanium. It's mainly the magnesium which could be useful. How many? Some pentaxid would be quite nice. Got 6 magnesium deposits here. So if I could go around and get the magnesium and the pentaxid, maybe a little bit more sathium. Let me just have a look at the sathium situation. I don't think I've got a lot of sathium. In fact, I can't see. Where is it? Oh, we got 3,520. We could probably do with some more sathium. Magnesium, you can see we're down to 357. So topping up the magnesium would be quite useful. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. In the next part, we'll be off to another system in our quest for Zircosium and Estrum. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.